Hello. Have you heard the terms leading and lagging metrics get thrown around in your office or maybe with your analytics team, but you're not quite sure what they mean? Today we're going to go over what exactly they are, when to use them, and what each can kind of tell you. So first, let's start off with the lagging metric. So for a lot of companies that have longer sales cycles, you're going to have one big goal, maybe two or three big goals. But how you measure those goals, the leads that you're driving, maybe if you're a healthcare company, it's the actual patients that are coming to you. Sometimes it takes people a lot of research in order to make that commitment before you actually see them as a lead. So that lead or that patient, that number may be considered a lagging metric. For us, we have contact form submissions, we have free consultations on our website, and those we understand that when a user first comes to our website, it's highly possible that they're not going to convert on that first visit. They may convert 4, 5, 6 visits later on down the road. So that lagging metric is really what we want to be measuring. That's really the needle that we're trying to push, is getting leads through the door there. But that can take a while. And so if our team that's actually implementing the different campaigns that we're running and things along those lines are looking at these lagging metrics, it's hard for them to know when things are going astray and maybe we're not online to meet our goals. It's hard for them to know that looking at these lagging metrics before it's too late. So by the time that they understand that our tactics aren't working, if they're just looking at lagging metrics, it's going to be by the end of the quarter. And by then we can't go back and do something to really influence those leads' decisions anymore. So as far as a leading metric goes, it's a little bit of the opposite. That's taking a step back and looking at the actions that users are taking before they actually convert. They should have a pretty high correlation to conversions. So for instance, if we know that a lot of our leads sign up to our newsletter before they actually reach out for a conversation with us, that newsletter, that engagement metric could be used as a leading metric. So a lot of times in Google Analytics, we will actually set up the lagging metrics as our goals, but then we'll go in and create events in Google Analytics that align more with the leading metrics. For example, the newsletter. If our team knows that we aren't getting enough newsletter submissions, we can go in and kind of push that newsletter a little bit more. We can create content to push on social media or whatever the situation is to help drive those newsletters. That way we're staying top of mind for our users. We're getting in front of them on a weekly basis and we keep them coming back to our website. That's really what we want. I know whenever we set up our events, we actually use a event category that's client engagement. So any of the engagement metrics that we have on our site, whether that be a newsletter, maybe it's a CTA click, those things like that, we're using that as our leading metrics to kind of gauge what our results will be and kind of forecast our results for later on down the road. So really understanding when to use each one of these is super important. If you have any other questions or just want to continue receiving tips, tricks, answers to some of the questions that you may have about Google Analytics, Data Studio, Tag Manager, BigQuery, maybe it's conversion rate optimization that you're wondering about, we're going to continue posting videos like this throughout each week. So make sure you stay tuned, go up and subscribe to our newsletter. That's where we'll be letting you know what new content we're publishing each week. So stay tuned and there's more to come.